Well, big news today. A quick update since things are starting to happen real fast. Yesterday I had to go down to the county and show them that they had on their website for people to search publicly my documents related to my well and septic. For some reason, the documents that I have, it's a long story, but basically the documents that I have that show that my well operation and my septic operation are accepted by the state are not the standard documents, and they had not seen those before. They also didn't know what the location of them was. But once they were showed that, they started making phone calls to me to verify everything with the state. They've lined up my last 2 inspections for today, and we're loading up a truck and we're going. This house has been great to live in. It's been a nice rental, but fortunately, last night is the last time I'm sleeping here. I'm gonna be sleeping in my new house tonight, and I'm pretty jazzed about that. Got the first load, got my road dog, getting ready to head up to the property so I can get there before the inspector does. I'm not going to be doing any filming while I'm driving because that's how you get dead, and I don't want to do that. This is a big truck and I need to have all of my mental faculties focused on getting from point A to point B safely. Just got the call from the inspector. He's at the gate. I forgot to leave the gate open, and I've got this big 20-foot moving truck. So it's kind of hard for me to turn around and drive that back up there, but I've got this. So I'm gonna jump on that, get up there, and I'm gonna let him in.
How you doing?
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
I forgot about that when I rolled it this morning.
That's all right.
Get to move in. My daughter's excited to be able to sleep in her bed again.
There you go.
So
Yeah, give him about 5 to 7 days to mail you the CO.
Yep. Awesome.
Yeah, man.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
You're very
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
Have a great weekend.
You too. Well, that is the building inspector, and this is our final building inspection. It is done. We are official, and we are moving in today. Now, don't get me wrong, they haven't really been any kind of an issue, but it's nice not to have any more inspections to get done. Well, I was cleaning out a storage area so that we had room to put some of these things, and realized that we have a big storm coming in. So this is moving day, and you can see there's a rainstorm rolling across that mountain coming right at me. So I jumped in the truck real quick and I backed it up all the way back so that I can put the gate out here, put the little ramp out, and actually make it all the way into the building. And I knew that I had to do that right now before that rain hits, because when that rain hits this clay, it's gonna get slippery. Hopefully by tomorrow morning, it'll dry off. But if it had hit this stuff before I got back here, not gonna happen. We'd be having to carry things a long way. And there are a few items on here that are pretty heavy, like the washing machine, that I would rather be able to just load straight into the house and not play that game of pulling stuff up the stairs. So we are finally able to use these pillows that Jafana had made. These are horsehair, horse blanket things. Are they just sleeping bags or?
Yeah, it's like for the camels.
Gotcha. For the camels. So I bought these at auction. They're from Turkestan or Kazakhstan or one of the stands. But Jafana had them turned into these pillows, and she has been waiting until we moved into this house to use them. So we have had them stored for 5 years now.
Our washing and drying machines sat in storage for a year and a half in a garage, so we already expect it's probably going to take a couple of cycles before they're ready for action.
Turn it. I don't remember how to use this thing. Here I am acting like I've ever actually done laundry. I see water on the inside, not the outside. It's putting water in there, so let it run through, get rid of some of that gross water that's in there, and then run some soap through it.
There's some for you.
Feeding time at the zoo. Well, she likes it.
It's romaine.
It's romaine.
I can count over 25 household moves in my life. That doesn't include college rooms or apartments, or transient short-term housing situations associated with work or military. And like most people, I hate moving. It's a painful process of packing up everything that you own and dragging it around for a day or two, and then trying to unpack it and organize it and fit it into a space for which it was never originally intended. And while I can't say that I particularly enjoyed that aspect of it, this move feels different. And if all goes well, this is the last move that I'll ever have.
You need a frying pan, lady.
Yeah, well, this is fine for a while. Seriously, this is good.
It's kind of hard to take in the fullness of everything with moving in, trying to do a little bit of editing. Still got tools all over the table, my dinner. Pretty good day all in all. Just heard the washing machine go off, so let's find out if it's still gross. Still smells a little musty. Might have to run a couple cycles. Day number 3 of the move. And this is our 3rd load of this 20-footer. Something's got to give. I'm about done. This has been a great house for the last year and a half. Nice yard for Apollo to play in. Right, buddy? He's ready to go home. Oh, look at that. What finger is sharp on the edge? Get it up there. Babe, I love you, but I don't think you're gonna be able to lift nothing else for me. I'm gonna wanted to fire you off, Joe. I did put the brakes on.
Why was it rolling?
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is the first weekend after our move-in weekend last week, and we are in the house. I'm not going to say we're moved into the house because we spent every night this week going back to the other house, cleaning, packing more things up, filling up the trailer, taking some stuff to Goodwill, taking some stuff to the dump, and taking the rest of the stuff here. The Connex that I had delivered over there, that thing is full. I've got another one being delivered in 5 days. Between now and then, I've got a lot of work to do, a lot of organization has to take place, and the inside of this house right now looks like the scene of Castaway. It's like the ship sunk and we pulled everything we could get our hands on up to shore around us because we don't know what we're gonna need. And that's what it looks like inside, because all of our energy went to get into the house before the rainstorms hit, and now we have to start putting things away. From my personality, people probably pick up that that's not my strong suit. Organization and cleaning things up and neatening things is not what I'm really good at. But I also don't like living in the clutter. I built in the clutter because that's just what it is when you're a one-man construction operation. What we're gonna do right now is jump inside here. I got a couple of things to do. Lauren is working on some shelves. She's getting those cleaned up so that I can install them. I had to go back to the other house this morning and do some final repairs before I dropped the keys in the kitchen and walked out. I came home and Lauren already had a 5-item list for me of the things that she needs to get done for her to comfortably be able to go about living her life here and having school. So I'm gonna jump on her list right away to make sure she's ready next week when school starts back again for her. And we're gonna get in here and see if we can make this place somewhere we can live. Now, I'm not gonna show everything in this house because it looks rough. But I'm gonna show that our kitchen is starting to come together. We're putting things away. Jafana looks oh so happy. It is really hot. I actually have some tractor work I need to be doing outside, but since it's over 80 degrees, I'm gonna hit that tomorrow morning. I bought a big honking tool chest because I wanted to be able to keep my tools in the house, some of them. One of the nice things about it is in the top of this thing, it's got electrical connections. Those electrical connections are perfect for me to set up a little charging station for video camera batteries and drone batteries and a few other things, so I can keep it off the counter, out of Jafana's pantry, and basically in a small space that I control so that I have everything that I need when I need it. We bought this when we were in the rental house last year. Jafana helped me get it off the truck. We put it in there, put it back on the truck. The problem we're running into right now is it doesn't fit through this door. I can get it in there a little bit and I try to pull it in and it's about an inch too big. I can't get it through there. Even when we swing the back end all the way over and it's touching the door right here, it won't come across there and clear right here. So I gotta cut the doorway open. Can't make stuff up. Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. have we here? What the heck? What is holding this on? Come on, my eyes out. Alright. Alright, back in this way if you can. Oh, we got it. This is the definition of a built-in cabinet right here. It's a built-in tool cabinet.
I love them. It's dim in there, but it makes me feel like I'm in a spa.
Gotta fix the drywall a little bit, but aside from that, it pretty much works.
When you talk about building your own home or doing some heavy DIY work where you already live, you're going to get your share of doom and gloom naysayers. They're going to tell you that it's cheaper to hire someone else. Usually that's not true. They'll say that you can't do as good a job as a pro. That's also not true. They'll tell you that you're never going to finish it, and they'll say it's going to ruin your marriage.
Wow.
Now that last part might be true, but I think that if that is the outcome, you might have had other factors at play. I'm willing to admit that I was naive in the cost in time and money, especially when it comes to the interior features of the house. I laid out a budget that was as detailed as possible, but I didn't anticipate the shift in market conditions or the evolution of the items that we wanted to incorporate into the house.
Now, you got a hole at the top, you don't have a hole at the bottom. If you put the hole at the top all the way up, you hang it from that, any weight down here will push and be pushing in toward the wall. I have them reversed. The only reason I got them reversed, two things. First off, I guess I got a sticker on me. That's how I started. And since that's how I started, I just kept going. And I'm not going to put any shelves higher than here, so it's not going to matter.
Now this is a simple closet, but even if you're putting together a simple closet, it's best to have as complete a vision of what you're trying to do as possible. I wanted to customize the spaces that we have to maximize their usefulness, and I was lucky to find some pieces of the closet system that we already owned, and this time, I didn't have to buy everything new.
Thanks. That ain't bad. It's a start anyway. This is all process. Got some hanging bars to put on here, but I think I need to go outside and work on the excavator. It's coming along, one step at a time.